This is the MKO Abiola National Stadium. I'm standing right in the center of the baseball and softball pitch. Even though baseball isn't a Nigerian sport, it's mostly American, but it has been in Nigeria for some time. Let's go back to where it all started.
I have today signed an executive order providing for the establishment of a Peace Corps on a temporary pilot basis. I'm also sending to Congress a message proposing authorization of a permanent Peace Corps.
And so it began. Peace Corps was founded on the 1st of March 1961 through an executive order by JFK. And with their mission to Nigeria, they introduced baseball. The progress was short-lived as they had to leave Nigeria in 1966 due to the rising tensions, which eventually led to the Civil War in 1967. Fast forward to 1989, baseball made its return to Nigeria when a group of Nigerian baseball enthusiasts formed the NBSA, which stands for the Nigerian Baseball and Softball Association, in order to reintroduce the sport. So far, the Nigerian national team has won silver twice, one in 1999 and the most recent being 2003 during the All-Africa Games held in ABUJA. In 2003, Nigeria hosted the 8th All-Africa Games in ABUJA, and to facilitate that, they had to build a massive stadium, which includes the baseball and softball pitch. Back to the present day, 2025, and the pitch reflects the state of the baseball game in Nigeria. Fallow, abandoned, and in need of serious reformation. I met up with the newly elected president of the NBSA, Mr. Uchenna, and he had a few things to say about the current state of the game and his plans for the future.
We've hit the road running. We are presently at the softball pitch right inside the National Stadium. This is a world-class facility, probably not been used in 20 years or something. Trees growing on the softball pitch. World-class facility, but completely abandoned and in a derelict condition, shows the level of the sports today. The first thing will just be to align with the Sports Development Commission, just to instantly, on the immediate, to begin to do something about this facilities. This is a little league pitch, which you also use for your softball. You can't develop the sports if your facility is like this, So this is a pure world standard softball pitch right inside the National Stadium in ABUJA, So we will go bottom up just to begin to look at these infrastructures, what could be done immediately. Baseball is very big. This is one of the biggest sporting events in the United States, the biggest sporting event in Japan, shockingly. But we find out that in Nigeria, we have over 200 million people. Baseball is played very well in most states across the country. But yes, you may say that not given the necessary the publicity that it deserves. What happens now is we're bringing a new leadership, and for those who trusted us with this sporting event, like the United States and the Japanese and the South Americans and the South Koreans, the Canadians and all of that, a lot of them live in the country. So definitely is a big platform for everybody. So we want to see our young stars come out and play, and being given the necessary exposure, even up to playing up to international stages like some of us did, But like I said, everything starts from, doing the basics. And the basics is just to get this park up and running so that parents could come out. This is in the heart of ABUJA. It is quite safe here. The most important thing is just to create the enabling environment for people to be able to do that. But of course, a beautiful bride always attracts many suitors. So we are looking at actually rebranding baseball and taking it to the next level. You know, it is always too much expectations to think that government is going to do everything. You know, so everybody forms a sport and you want to trust it with the ministry. The resources are very scarce, and but the thing is that let the people who play this, let them own it. Baseball and softball is a family sport. By the time you have captured this family unit, you already have your funding within. But the mistake we make is always looking outside to think that, look, somebody is going to fund this from outside. But of course, when you want to play on international stages, when you want to do major programs, of course, sponsorship is also what you'll be looking at. There are many companies that are interested in identifying with baseball. Baseball is not new, not even in Nigeria. Baseball globally is a very big sporting event that gives companies images that you would want to see. But we will start from the family unit at schools, play, have fun, the funding will come. We are not really truly worried about that. But the immediate fix is just to find partners to sort out the baseball, the softball park or pitch that you can see that is in a very bad, terrible shape. And then we'll take it from there.
Baseball may not be a Nigerian sport, but football wasn't in the first place. And that's the nature of sports. It usually starts somewhere and then kind of spreads and the interest starts to grow. I mean, it's a lot of money, it generates a lot of money. And that is a lot of money that the country is leaving on the table. I believe that if people start to see the interest, they will start to play the game. And if they start to see the benefits and the money that is involved in it, maybe they can make a career, or make a living out of playing it. People will be interested in it. And then generally, people just would start playing it for fun. If given the juice it needs, might survive and actually thrive in Nigeria. Whether you're hopeful or skeptical about it, you're justified. We've seen a lot of things go down. But then, can this place, this bush, this forest, be turned into a game of glory and beauty and entertainment? I guess we'll find out. We'll just keep our fingers crossed. So hey, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and watch more of our content. See you next time.